Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the Season 4 premiere of The Boys, and let me tell you, it's already setting up some crazy new obstacles for our favorite foul-mouthed group of anti-capitalist vigilantes. We've got hallucinations, hospital drama, secret affairs, and oh yes, even Will Ferrell making an appearance. So, buckle up, hit that like button, and let's get into it. Butcher's vision and decision. So, we kick things off with Billy Butcher, who's been seeing visions of his deceased wife Becca. It's heartbreaking, right? These hallucinations lead him to a pivotal decision. He's not going to help VP-elect Victoria Newman. This move would have had him double-cross Huey, and honestly, that bromance is one of the core pillars of this show. Butcher's choice means he's sticking by Huey, even if it complicates things with Newman. The relationship between Butcher and Huey has always been this wonderfully twisted father-son dynamic. And seeing Butcher choose loyalty over strategy speaks volumes about his character growth. And speaking of complications, Huey's family drama. Huey's got his own drama to deal with. His father's in the hospital after a severe stroke. And guess who shows up out of nowhere? His estranged mother, Daphne. It's revealed she's now working with Vought, and this really throws Huey for a loop. The emotional weight of this scene is so heavy, and Jack Quaid really nails it. Seeing Huey confront his mother about abandoning him just hits you in the feels. Anyone else tearing up? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk more about this family dynamic. Huey's always had this undercurrent of abandonment issues, and now with Daphne's return, those old wounds are ripped wide open. Simon Pegg, who plays Huey's father, has always brought this tender, supportive vibe to the show, and seeing him incapacitated is tough. It symbolizes the fragility of Huey's support system. Daphne's role as a vitality consultant is another twist of the knife. She's not just back, she's back with an agenda. It makes you wonder if she's genuinely interested in reconnecting with her son, or if she's playing a larger Vought game. The way this subplot is unfolding is giving us a lot to chew on, and it's only the beginning. The boys' new challenges. Meanwhile, Frenchie reconnects with Colin, and there's definitely some romantic tension brewing there. This subplot with Frenchie and Colin is fascinating because it's exploring Frenchie's softer side, which contrasts so sharply with his violent past. Frenchie's always been a complex character, balancing his ruthlessness with a deep sense of loyalty and love, especially towards Kimiko. Speaking of Kimiko, she's dealing with her own struggles. She storms out of a speech therapy session and later has these intense flashbacks during TruthCon. Karen Fukuhara's portrayal of Kimiko's silent anguish is just incredible. You can feel her pain, her frustration, and her longing for a normal life. And then there's Annie, who's running a center for at-risk teens. Annie's journey from Starlight, the bright-eyed superhero, to a reluctant political activist is so compelling. Erin Moriarty's portrayal of Annie's internal conflict is just so raw and real. She wants to help, but the weight of her superhero identity is heavy. It's clear that the boys are dealing with a lot on all fronts. And speaking of Annie, let's dig a bit deeper into her storyline. Annie's transformation from a naive hero to a seasoned activist is one of the most poignant arcs in the show. Running a center for at-risk teens shows her commitment to making a real difference outside the flashy world of superheroes. It's her way of reclaiming her identity from Vought's manufactured image. But the challenges she faces aren't just from the outside world. Internally, she's struggling with the burden of her Starlight persona. She wants to shed it, but her followers and the public keep dragging her back in. This push and pull between who she wants to be and who the world expects her to be is a powerful narrative that many of us can relate to. Vought's machinations. At Vought Tower, things are just as chaotic. Homelander, Ryan, Sister Sage, and Ashley are all playing their parts in the corporate game. Ryan's new superhero name, Homeboy, is introduced, but Sage suggests he should stand on his own to gain respect. This power struggle within Vought is intense. Ashley's jealousy of Sage the Deep's pitch getting encouragement from Sage, and Black Noir's mysterious return are all creating this volatile mix. And don't even get me started on the Deep's bizarre affair with an octopus. Only in The Boys Right. Let's break down these power dynamics a bit more. Homelander's influence over Ryan is as unsettling as ever. The introduction of Homeboy feels like Vought's attempt to create another marketable superhero. But Sage's suggestion to let Ryan stand on his own adds an interesting twist. It's a subtle challenge to Homelander's dominance. Sage is a fascinating addition to the Seven. As the world's smartest person, her intellect is a weapon in itself, and her strategic mind is something Homelander respects, but also fears. The tension between her and Ashley is palpable, and it's clear that Vought's internal politics are going to play a significant role this season. And then there's the Deep. His storyline continues to be one of the weirdest and most intriguing. The secret affair with an octopus, voiced by none other than Tilda Swinton, adds this layer of bizarre comedy that only the boys can pull off. But there's also a darker side to it. The Deep's desperation for acceptance and relevance within the Seven drives him to these absurd lengths. His character is a tragicomic study in the extremes people will go to fit in and be loved. TruthCon and conspiracies. The second episode, Life Among the Septics, doesn't hold back on action and satire. We see our heroes attending TruthCon, where conspiracy theories run wild. Firecracker's introduction as an alt-right commentator adds a whole new layer to the show's political commentary. Plus, a Train's storyline is really heating up. He's uncomfortable with the movie about his life, and his interactions with his family show that he's on a path to redemption. And let's not forget that explosive scene with Splinter and his duplicates at the Bat Mitzvah. This show knows how to balance humor, action, and social commentary like no other. TruthCon is a brilliant satirical take on our current political climate. The panels, the conspiracy theorists, and the overall atmosphere are so spot on. Firecracker, as an alt-right commentator, is another bold move by the writers. Valerie Curry does an excellent job of portraying this character, who's both comically extreme and frighteningly believable. The way she manipulates her followers and spreads misinformation mirrors real-world figures, making her a powerful addition to the show. A Train's journey this season is particularly interesting. His discomfort with the movie about his life and the inaccuracies it portrays shows his growing disillusionment with Vought. His interactions with his family, especially his brother, reveal a softer, more vulnerable side to him. He's starting to see the damage he's caused and seems to be on a path to making amends. It's a slow burn, but it feels authentic. His decision to help Huey and Annie by giving them the flash drive is a major step towards his redemption. And that Bat Mitzvah scene, Splinter and his duplicates causing chaos, while Firecracker livestreams, it is a perfect blend of action and dark humor. The fight spilling over into the Bat Mitzvah adds this absurd, yet thrilling element to the episode. It's chaotic, it's violent, and it's exactly what we love about the boys. Personal struggles and team dynamics. Back at the boys' office, the personal struggles and team dynamics are as complicated as ever. Kimiko's solo mission to uncover more about Shining Light, the terrorist group that kidnapped her, adds depth to her character arc. Her need to confront her past and find closure is driving her actions, and it's heartbreaking to watch her struggle with these memories. Butcher's revelation about his impending death and his hallucinations is another heavy moment. Carl Urban brings such gravitas to Butcher's character, and seeing him vulnerable is a stark contrast to his usual tough exterior. Mother's Milk, or Mim, pulling Butcher aside and firing him from the team shows the internal conflict within the group. Mim's leadership and moral compass are crucial to the boys, and his decision to distance Butcher speaks volumes about the team's current state. Frenchie's subplot with Colin and his reluctance to pursue a relationship because of his dark past is another layer of complexity. The show doesn't shy away from exploring these deep, emotional narratives amidst all the chaos and violence. So there you have it, folks. The first 2 episodes of Season 4 of The Boys are packed with drama, action, and those jaw-dropping moments we love. This season is already shaping up to be one wild ride, and I can't wait to see what happens next. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. Leave a comment below with your thoughts on the new season, and let's keep this conversation going. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay awesome. Coming up next, we'll be breaking down the hidden Easter eggs in these episodes and what they might mean for the rest of the season. You won't want to miss it, so stay tuned and stay awesome.